welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing. And the Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Powering through a tackle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Longhorns have first and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Scooped up in the defense. Football comes out. He finds some space. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Gators. A huge defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play looking to throw it. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Quarterback keeps the football. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that.
He's in the clear. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff to the back. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run. No corralling from no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
open space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the clock.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The ball bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. The Gators are in the red zone now. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat. See how this works out. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They stop him right at the 24.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
A quick juke. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's an out route. The catch made. A 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. He'll hand it off. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quick throw over the middle. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a wide receiver screen. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Catch made over the middle. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Contact as he let the ball go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Trying to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Has the first down and more. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. But there's a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a first set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Texas. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap, bringing pressure. A screen to the wide receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's running out of time here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or then check him out. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, we take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Let's go, let's go.
They open the fourth by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made down inside the 15. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Texas, as they come roaring back in.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but it shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They'll try to run it with the option. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Picked off a crucial turnover. Touchdown, Longhorns. A big defensive score.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. The back's got it on the pitch. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and a regular season game, Kurt, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards, and I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Florida offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. He's back to throw again on second and 10. This time it's complete. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Great footwork, a big opening here. They finally stop a big play, moves the ball to the 22. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And the same runner's got it again. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.